tonight, really pitching a pretty solid game.
It felt amazing. These guys have supported me since the day I got here, and it couldn't mean any more to be able to get the win.
Luke, sorry, I just got here. Lucas, you knew coming out of the bullpen the record was there.
Mm-hmm.
Was it on your mind? Hey, I want to go ahead and get it done tonight.
Before I went out there, yes, it was. Once I got on the mound, you know, it was just what I always do. You know, attack with a plan. You know, pound the strike zone, and you know, just compete every pitch.
I could be wrong. I think it's the first time Georgia's been shut out since March a year ago. What was working for you guys against what's a pretty stacked lineup for them?
Pound the strike zone. You know, that's what we do best. And you know, we just had guy after guy come in and just do their job. You know, and that's a big part is, you know, even when someone got taken out mid-inning, you know, the guy behind him picked him up, and that was a big part of that.
Absolutely, throwing strikes, pound the strike zone. A lot of our guys are really good. We got good stuff, so just pound the strike zone, make the hitters work.
Coach Backett just kind of hinted, you know, if this team's going to go far in the postseason, guys like Talan Bell are going to have to step up, pitch more innings. Do you feel like this is, you know, a good stepping stone for you to kind of say, hey, you can count on me?
Absolutely, absolutely. Be able to go out there, do what I did, it was an honor. It really was. EB's had my back since I got here, just like everyone else, and it makes it easy when guys are supporting you, for sure.
For both you guys, I know you've done it a few times at this point, but the veterans tradition in the middle of the fourth, what was it like, the team kind of getting familiarized with, hey, here's how we're going to do this, and you know, what's your strategy in that moment, and how cool is that for y'all to participate in that?
It's awesome. We all love our military. They've done a lot for this country. They've done more than we can imagine. But yeah, we just make sure we shake all the hands. A lot of the guys go to third base. A lot of guys go behind home plate. We go to first base. We just make up a plan and make sure we shake as many hands as possible.
And I tell you what, and I'm gonna piggyback off of that. As a veteran, I sat in the press box, so I don't get to enjoy those handshakes, but I do want to say thank you guys for that. It really means a lot.
Absolutely. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, it's an awesome thing that we do. You know, everybody in the stadium feels it. You know, and just being able to put the game aside, you know, and just acknowledge them and respect them. You know, that's really something awesome, and that no other program does.
You guys excited now? It's on the road till May 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Get to go to NC State, to Florida State, at Coastal Carolina. Is this a fun part of the year for you?
Yeah, bring it on. You know, we want the challenge. You know, haven't played on the road much, but you know, we're ready for it.
Is your mindset going to change over these next 2.5 weeks going on the road?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We play to our standard, no matter where we go, and we play to our standard. Yes, sir.
Just keep competing. That's what we do.
Lucas, I know you've been around the program for a couple of years. Tonight being a Tuesday game, how did it match up environment and energy compared to the regionals that you've played in?
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, we brought the cannon out there from the football games. You know, the whole student section was packed. You even saw, you know, the area by the visitor bullpen, you know, just absolutely packed with fans. And then obviously you got all the fans up by Jervy. You know, it was a really special atmosphere tonight. And, you know, and I know we've only got one more home series left, but we're going to need that coming forward.
And the other day, Coach Backett mentioned you have kind of a business venture going with the submarine style. Tell us a little bit about it, what it is.
Talking about Subby University?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of just a social media platform that I run where more typically in the offseason I provide more tips for younger guys, high school guys, JUCO guys, just anyone who's trying to get more opportunities, you know, who throw from a lower slot. And there's not much direction for that. Even coaches that I've had, you know, are kind of you know, they don't want to tweak with that much because, you know, it's so unique. So there's not much direction. That's kind of what I want to provide. And then obviously, you know, I like just putting my stuff on there, and then also any other major league pitchers or any other pitcher, I like showcasing them and just bringing the whole community together. So.
And for you, it's all about that arm slot. It really, you know, creates movement, kind of deceptive to hitters. When did it start? You know, when did you first start working on that and say, I think this could work?
Yeah, so I mean, it's been a while now. I've been doing it for 6 years. You know, started all the way when I was a junior in high school. You know, and you know, it doesn't look as refined as it does now than it back then. But you know, just refining it over the years, getting more comfortable, getting more confident. You know, has brought me to where I am right now. So.
Taylor, what's it like seeing him go out there with that arm slot and dominate?
It's amazing. You know what you're going to get out of him every single time. Like you said, he goes out there with a plan and attacks hitters like nobody else. So it's really awesome to watch.
Anything else for the players? All right, thank you guys.